The man was measuring his new house when he suddenly discovered in horror that one wall measured 90 degrees, but when he measured it from a different spot, it was off by 30 degrees. What's more, when he poured a glass of water on the floor, the water split into two parts. The man immediately took out a tape measure to check the width of the room. Then he went outside to measure the same spot. To his shock, the inside of the house was 3 meters wider than the outside. Just then, his daughter ran back to the living room to get her coat. The man watched as she walked out the door, but as soon as she passed through the wall, she vanished mysteriously. When the man went back inside, all he saw was the coat lying on the floor. He quickly searched every corner of the room. It was during this search that he discovered the house's weirdness. He had clearly opened the bedroom door, but when he pushed it open, he found himself in the living room on the first floor. The man had actually lost his way in his own home. He quickly grabbed a chair to block the door as a marker, but when he turned around, he was stunned. The bedroom had turned into a long corridor. Meanwhile, the daughter had also arrived at a dimly lit corridor. Following the passage, she came to a bathroom where she saw a woman lying inside. As the daughter slowly approached, a figure suddenly appeared behind her. The daughter let out a scream. The man outside quickly followed the sound, kicked open a door, and found himself back in the living room. The daughter was sitting on the stairs, trembling in fear. The man quickly comforted her. The daughter told him that there seemed to be other people hiding in the room. The man suddenly remembered that since the day they moved in, many strange things had happened. On that day, he had just brought his wife into the room when he heard voices coming from within the walls, but the volume was so low that the man thought he had misheard. When it was 10:30 in the evening, the man went from room to room to turn off the lights. When he returned after turning off all the lights in the house, he found that his wife had already fallen asleep. The man was very puzzled because he had only been gone for a few minutes. However, he didn't know that it had actually been 5 hours since he had gone to turn off the lights. The next day, the man went to a nearby store to buy something. The veteran told him that he should move out of that house because it had already had several owners, and they all mysteriously disappeared shortly after moving in. The local residents believed it was a haunted house, but at that time, the man didn't take the shop owner's words to heart. In the evening, the man opened his laptop and suddenly found a strange message written by someone, telling him to leave the house immediately. Will the man do as told?